Hey, what's going on everyone? Josh here, and in this video I'm going to be giving you my update, my honest opinion on Shopify automation or paying someone to do Shopify service. Me, personally, I have not had a great experience. So this is, I believe, month 5 I've been dealing with automation, and no one has shown me anything that's been surprising. Okay, everyone talks a good game, but for my experience, it's just been a cash grab. Okay, so first thing I want to go over to is the conversation with Ernest. So as you can see, this is all the people that he actually works with. He works with this person, this person. I thought he had a team of people that worked with him, but these are actual students that work for him for a very little bit of money. So I actually found out about Ernest through YouTube, I believe. A person that I've been knowing for about 5-6 years actually said this person was a person that can be trusted, that he was the real deal. And I, in my mind, don't doubt that Ernest's training has helped a lot of people. But when it comes to paying him a lot of money to do the service for you, I don't think he's that person you actually want to deal with. Okay, so I'm gonna go through my experience, what I've been experiencing for the last this is going on 2 months now. So I contacted Ernest to get started with his I want to say e-course. Okay, and I was taking advantage of the bonuses. I seen some people do some videos. They were pretty impressive videos, and one of the students now have seen a lot that's been going on, and he's pretty much saying that Ernest has pretty much did me dirty. I should have requested a refund as soon as I seen this post right here inside of ClickFunnels. So let's just get started where I started with Ernest. First thing I actually did was I actually signed up for his e-course to get the bonuses, and the bonuses is kind of outrageous with how you have everything priced. So this is right here, or this right here, should I say? Twisted my words up, but sorry. This right here is what I paid, $12.94. I'm gonna also pull out a calculator for you guys. So I paid $12.94. I also told another friend of mine to get involved, and he paid $12.94, and we both went out to the workshop. So let me just go ahead and pull out the calculator. There was no discounts for myself, taking advantage of his done for you traffic. So we're gonna do $12.94, 94, and then my friend paid $94 as well. So this is what Ernest made off of me, $25.88. Okay, so we actually, or should I say, I actually flew out to Texas, got in his workshop. My friend lived in Texas, drove hours to the workshop, and pretty much the workshop was okay. There was a lot of stuff that was promised that wasn't done on a phone call. So at the end of the workshop, Ernest said that he actually did another service, which was help you get everything set up and started. You know, he worked with you for, I think it was like 6,000, 7,000. If I recall correctly. And then also he had a $50,000 package, which the $15,000 package was a done for you for 4 months. So I told him what I experienced in the past several months, how I was paying out $20,000, not getting things done properly. And he said he would take care of everything. He said this would be a 3-week process, with my witness being the person that I took there. Once again, we spoke to Ernest for maybe 10-15 minutes after the workshop. When everything was done for the weekend, we spoke to him and got the information. I explained to him my concerns, asked him how long it would take, and how long would it take to be in profit. So let's say 3 weeks, everything is set up, 120, or should I say 90 to 120 days, you would actually have your money back. That's all I'm concerned about, is having my money back. So my $15,000 back. I explained to him that I had a lot of people lined up that was actually getting screwed over in other companies, and also people that were finding me on YouTube. They wanted to get started in a $20,000 package. So he agreed that he would actually pay 30%, but I cannot bring any people into this because the work has not been completed. So we got $25.88 once again. I paid Ernest 15,000 once we got back, got on a Zoom call, which he bragged about. And I didn't even get a discount, so I should have got a discount for the 1294, or at least the 997 for the e-course. I mean, that's what a lot of people are doing. When you actually get a higher package, they actually discount the lower package from what you're actually paying. So there was no commission for bringing a friend in, no consideration. There was no discount for taking advantage of a higher package. So that's just how it is with Earnest. It looks like it's a cash grab, and still nothing was really completed. So I want to go back over here to ClickFunnels and just click on what he actually said inside of ClickFunnels. So just to show you guys, at this point, one of his students that's having success said, once I saw this post, I should have canceled my order, because this right here made no sense to go inside and brag about. So one call closed. This may seem like something simple, but oftentimes overlooked. Keep your prospect on the phone, especially hot leads, until the deal is closed. I even had to build out a custom landing page while on the phone with the prospect, and took the payment right on the spot. Did a split pay of 2 payments of $7,500 each. Nugget for closing: if you got a hot lead on the phone, keep going until the deal is sealed. Just recently closed a $15K deal. Call time 3 hours. Now in that 3 hours, I actually went through my concerns. I actually got his information on how long things would take, which was, once again, 3 weeks to have everything set up and have ads running. And then after that, 90 to 120 days to at least have my money back. That was my only concern. Anything else after that would have been a bonus for me. So once again, I'm making this video just to kind of warn you guys and help you avoid and make better decisions than I've made. I've been 20,000 2 times, 10,000 with another set of people, and then 15,000 with Ernest, thinking he was a reputable person for the job. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and close that, and just to go up to Ernest conversation, the conversation with Ernest. So just to show you guys that he did send me the link, I want to go down to the link that he sent me, which I already have it open, but I just want to go down just to show you guys that I am not making this up. So this is the first link that I went to. All right, where he actually charged me the $12.94. That's just a picture of what it would look like. But he added me to the Facebook group after I did that. And then I want to go down to where we had our Zoom call and what he actually charged me. And what I was supposed to get and the date. So you can see I'm having several conversations with his so-called team, which, come to find out, it's not a team. It's his students that do work for him for a little bit of money. So I want to scroll down here. All right, we got on the Zoom call there. This is on the July 2nd. We were on a Zoom call for 3 hours, talking about my concerns and getting all the information on how long the process would take. All right, so now we're right here where he actually charged me. Okay, so I'm going to click on this link right here, and this link is going to take me to what I was supposed to get for my $15,000. So this is the page that he bragged about editing. Traffic starter package. You guys can slow this down and read it if you want to. Traffic starter program. This was supposed to be a 4-month program. All right. So $4,000 to $6,000 net profit per month within 90 to 120 days after launching. Now we're going to go over to the email when everything was supposed to launch. Here is the first call we actually had. He gave me some homework, find a niche, do, the things that he was supposed to do. I was supposed to go out and do homework myself as well, which I did. I came up with the niche that I wanted to do. I did the research, and then he came on a call and actually went through everything, and he agreed upon my findings as well, that what I found was pretty decent. All right, so I want to go here, and I want to go back, and then show you the date. That was July 3rd that we got on a call. Now on July 5th, we got on another Zoom call so we can go ahead and execute everything. He told me to go through a couple more modules, which I already had been through. And then he set dates. June 8th, they wanted to start getting the store built. And then between the 15th and the 17th, the store was supposed to be done. Of course, we were supposed to go after suppliers. Now, we did start late with going after suppliers. I did reach out to the person that he did pay, which he paid this person right here, which she sent me. She paid him only $175 after I paid $15,000. So she paid him $175, or Ernest paid her $175 to get started and was going to give her $175 after she got started. This is a person that's supposed to be really successful in his course. So we went back and forth about getting things started. She sent me a link to where he actually paid her, or a screenshot to how he actually paid her, and he was supposed to pay her after everything was done. Now I'm going to go over here to where she said the site was actually completed. I had to send this to myself because I only had a screenshot through my phone. So I want to go over here to where I sent this. Now, everything was going as planned. Right here you got the store was almost complete. There was just minor tweaks needed. And then she said my store was actually complete, ready to set up, ready to go live, and suppliers. So cool, your store is almost complete. Just a couple of tweaks and we're going live for suppliers. All right, so this was told on July 7th, and it didn't really get done until 2 weeks after. Okay, so July 7th was a couple of days after me and Ernest had, initially started everything, which was July 2nd. I thought everything was fine. I'm like, wow, this girl is working fast. And she was working for, once again, $350. So I want to pull up the calculator again, just to show you guys. And I'm just going to go with what I made for Ernest. All right, so we got 15,000 plus 1294 from me, plus 1294. I'm sorry, 15,000 plus 1294 plus 1294. This is what Ernest has made. Okay, $17,588. Now let's go ahead and mine it. I want to go ahead and go ahead and clear this and show you what he made on me. 1294 plus 15,000, and just show you how greedy people are. Okay, $16,294. He paid minus $350. Let's just say when everything was completed. Okay, so that's still $15,944 for him, which is not bad. Okay, so let's just say he paid. There's other people that came into play, like his project manager, which wasn't any help at all. It was kind of difficult to contact her. Let's say he paid the ads guy, which is another guy named Kevin, and then Ozzy. Let's say he gave them $300 minus. Let's say he gave him $300 to help with contacting suppliers. So equals, and then another $300, or let's just say $350, for the person that's uploading the products into the store and doing the ads, since CC is not going to do that, I guess. Equals, that's still a pretty penny for Ernest. Okay, so Ernest is still coming out on top with everything, if I did my math right. So once again, 15,000 plus 1294, which he made off of me personally. I just want to make sure. 15,000 plus 1294 equals, now let's say minus 350 for CC equals minus another 300 for helping with find suppliers, which I did most of the work on that, minus another, let's just say 350 for a guy to have his team do ads and uploads, equals 15,294. That's still a pretty penny that you can stick in your pocket and get things done. All right, so I want to go over here to, let's go ahead and close that now. So still weeks went by, and I told Ernest, wanted to know what was going on, So let me go ahead and open this. Wanted to know what was going on. I know he was out of town. I thought everything was going to be done. His team was supposed to take care of everything, so we got the set dates. It was supposed to be done July 24th was when ads were supposed to start. Now, getting suppliers started pretty late, so I want to go ahead and go back here. And he sent the message over to, I just want to say, sent the message over, attention, supplier approval. As you guys can see, she said that the store was done on the 7th. We found out that that wasn't true. Everything was just a mess. And we kept going back and forth. So he goes, hey, Ozzy, please connect with Josh, ready for supplier process. You can see that this is on the 16th. Really, on the 16th, the store still wasn't set for suppliers. We needed some more stuff done. So it really went several days later than that. And that's what I was worried about, was staying on time with that. Now, we're going to go back here. And, everything was just jacked up. They kind of threw some jabs at other people looking at it, and they threw some jabs at me. So what I did was I went over and sent out a video to these guys. As you guys can see right here, I sent out a video to these guys. Actually, that's him sending a video to me. Let me go back. I want to show where I sent out a video to these guys. I want to go over here. I sent a video stressing my concerns, saying everyone should be working as a team. All right, so right here. So I sent the video out right here. And this was on Saturday, July 27th. We're already past ads. Ads were supposed to be ran on the 24th. So we already passed ads. And that was my concern. Sent out a video stressing my concerns. Told them they threw jabs at me, talking about I should have had my buddy help me with my failing store and not worry about what they're doing for me. So the store was sloppy still. I went and got suppliers. I actually sent over the information to Ozzy as well, and asked him, let's work together. We're already behind schedule. Okay, so let's go back over to Facebook, and actually let's go back over to, let's just say, Kevin King. Okay, this is the person that's supposed to upload the products that we're approved for. So let's go back to Kevin King. He sent the message over to Kevin King, which was on a Friday, and said that Kevin King will contact me within 12 to 24 hours. Of course, the weekend went by, so it was well over 48 hours. I didn't expect anyone to contact me, but Kevin King did contact me that following Monday. That Monday, I just wanted to let you know today's update, market research. Okay, let me see. This is coming from Ernest. So Kevin King hit me up on, let's see, Kevin King hit me up on the 8th. Okay, so, or maybe the 5th, Monday the 5th. Believe it was, Monday, August 5th, and I hit him back on Tuesday and told him to contact Ozzy, who was actually taking care of everything as far as the suppliers. They had my login to my email, my business email, and they had all the information that they needed to move forward. So he got my information here for the product uploads, and then they send me a message. Actually, before they sent me a message, 2 days had went by, and Kevin King did not tell me that CC never added him to the store. Okay, so I want to go ahead and log into the store, and it's just going to show you that I still have no access to the store. We are on Saturday, August 17th, and this is why I'm actually doing this video now, because everything was rescheduled and should have been done by the 16th. So I want to go ahead and log into, let me go ahead and open up a new tab. And I'm going to go over to Shopify. And I'm going to go through a little bit more of the conversations that we've been having. All right, so we are logged in my store. And one of the things I was upset with frustrated with, I should say. I wasn't upset until now, but I was frustrated with how they were uploading things. So let's go to online store. Actually, I'm sorry. Let's go to settings. All right, we're going to go to settings and we're going to go over to account permissions. Now, 2 days went by. Kevin never told me that he didn't get added to the store. I logged in the store and I had to find out for myself that he didn't get added, and there's no one supervising the store. So you got Ernest right here, you got myself right here with full access. Kevin now has full access, and then a digital uploader. I don't know who that is. You can see that the last time Ernest logged in was the 15th. Everything was supposed to be now done by the 16th. This is the last time he logged in. You can see me logging in. Behind here, you can see everyone that logs in, and you can see what was actually done. So I still have no access to this, and we are once again on the 17th. Nothing's been done. Ads haven't been ran. There's not enough things in the store to actually run. The store has some potential. Okay, but everything wasn't done properly as it should have been done. Now, for the person, CC saying your site is complete. Okay, we're going to go right here. So I did screenshots just so I don't have to scroll through messages. Your site is complete. You're free to start calling suppliers. All right. Asked her what she's going to do on social media. If you guys go back over to the traffic program where Ernest said all of this was coming included, where they actually build a social media. That stuff wasn't done. There's a lot of things that just wasn't done, and there was just no great customer service or anything. It was kind of difficult to get in contact with Ernest at times. So I just want to go through some more conversations. All right, so CC that was working on the store, she's supposed to do 99.9% of everything, which was said by Ernest. I want to go back to that email real quick so you guys can see that. I'm going to just type in Ernest. So I think it's under that, or it might be under high ticket. So let's just go to Ernest. Traffic starter client. Okay, so he sent that. So if it's not there, it's going to be under high ticket. Okay, so let's just go to high ticket. Product uploading notice. Okay, a bunch of emails. Anyways, he said everyone that was going to be on board and the dates, and he said that she was going to do 99.9% of the work. Now we got, let's see. I just want to send a new update. Okay, so you guys can pause this and read this just so you continue to stay abreast. This is what he said. This is what they were reaching for, 12 to 24 hours. Products approved, but they were reaching for the 16th. But anyways, I don't want to go through all that. I mean, I can show proof if anybody requests proof. But anyways, here's proof that he paid her $175, and then $175 was supposed to be taken care of after she did the job. So we went back and forth. No one was on the same page. So what I did was I added everybody into a group. Okay, I don't know why no one was on the same page. No one knew what anyone was doing. So I added all of us inside a group so we can communicate. Okay, after I sent the videos stressing my concerns, I sent us all to a group so we can all work as a team. Okay, this is after the 24th. I mean, there's messages going on, and then Ernest finally came on, and you know, they kind of started attacking me inside of the group. I would say Ernest, you know, making it like things were my fault and there was no communication. So pretty much that's where everything really started, going back and forth, and then people just started getting upset. So I said, we are all in the group now. I added Kevin. He kept deleting himself. So I added us all in the group so we can stay communicated, or so we can actually stay connected and communicate on what's going on. And pretty much Ernest said that we would get on a Zoom call finally, instead of taking a 5-minute call from me. And pretty much I kept asking him what time. So I felt that it was very rude to not give me a time to get on a Zoom call. Just tell me we'll get on a Zoom call sometime later. So anyways, Ernest feels like I'm going around spending money and it's my fault that he didn't complete what he said he would complete. Now, I paid money. I kept my part of the deal, and pretty much Ernest hasn't kept his part of the deal. So I want to go over to this right here. After seeing everything that was happening, I did go ahead and send this information over to one of Ernest's students. And Ernest's student, I crossed his information out so to protect his, of course, identity. But the guy goes, Ernest, pretty much he did you dirty. Don't blame the others that was trying to make extra money, which is supposed to be the successful students of Ernest, who is actually doing the labor for very cheap. He said, but he could have been honest with you and told you the truth. He doesn't have a real team. These are just people like me and you who are having success with their e-commerce stores. Man, I pray things work out for you, bro, and you are able to find some positivity in all of this. Just stay focused and keep grinding, right? So that's one of Ernest's students. Now, one of the things that I was actually getting back to, I need to get back to this. I don't want to leave this out, but Ernest, after getting off a Zoom call, I did get upset because Ernest kept interrupting me in a call instead of letting me finish speaking. I told him I'm going to let him talk, have the floor, and then once I speak, I didn't want to be interrupted. So I was interrupted. I did pretty much get upset, and Ernest said that things that would be done by the 16th. I said, Ernest, if things are not done by the 16th, we are going to have issues. And Ernest took it as a threat. I told Ernest he didn't have to delete me. Or I said he got upset and deleted me after we had that Zoom call. And you can see clearly right here, he said, Joshua, I did that prior to the call, but I didn't block you or anything. Plus, you still have access to the group. So that was one of the things. And then going back and forth with the person that was supposed to be working on this, claimed that it was done on the 7th. It took a couple of weeks to get things done, so we figured that a lot of the things that was going back and forth with her was a lie. But she said for $15K, if you came to me, you'd have a superior built stores, and at least 2 of them already rocking. I have other students already busting Ks, so thousands, I guess. So, but pretty much back and forth we were going. She said it was not about the money, and then. Then she said that if I paid her, if I came to her first, then it would have been better. Things would have got done. Now, really, I didn't know her prior to Ernest. I had her on my friends list for a couple of months, but I didn't know she was the person that was actually working for Ernest, that was supposed to do all the work. So I want to go over here to Bo real quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. But I just want to go to this right quick, and I want to go through some photos. Just a couple of things I sent over to Bo. So this is a person. Actually, that's not what I need. I want to go to a couple of things. These are just people that was going to get involved with 20K things, and I actually said not to get involved because it's going to be a waste of their money and time. So I want to try to get to... Okay, maybe it's not in there. I want to get to what was actually I'm in a wrong account. That's why I'm on his Facebook business. I want to go over to Let's go right here. Just want to go to, here we go. So this was the reply. This was the reply that Ernest gave when Ernest was actually contacted by Bo, just to get Ernest's side of the story. All right, so as you guys can see, you can stop it and read it. I can read it real quick. That post was simply about when you take time, because I sent them the post that Ernest was bragging about in ClickFunnels. That was the post that was simply about when you take the time to serve the prospects and offer good customer service, especially in sales call, in a sales call. A hot prospect, they'll convert into a high-ticket client. He even commented on the thread about how the experience was, which was positive. I have recorded calls, the client literally jumping around, buying multiple people's high-ticket programs, then claiming they don't work, requesting refunds after the fact. Personally, at first, I felt bad, thinking maybe the people weren't rendering service like they said they would. Then after shortly working with him, we can see that it clearly wasn't the previous service providers. So Ernest felt like me spending the money with previous service suppliers or previous service people that were supposed to complete a job, that it was my fault because I was getting the service asking for a refund. In actual reality, the first people, after 2 months, they gave me a refund because they didn't start. The second set of people waited over a month, and they were actually doing things that they weren't supposed to be doing. That was against the terms and conditions, and these are Amazon people. With Ernest, with Shopify, I gave another set of people 10 grand to actually do the job, and they were actually running up my American Express card for traffic. It took them 3 weeks to find a product, and it was a high-ticket product that shouldn't have been marketed on Facebook, so they weren't doing their job. Also, I let the time that they gave me, 33 days, to actually have some type of return. That didn't happen, so that was a chargeback. Ernest is the fourth person that I dealt with, and it clearly shows, and I will actually leave a link to the video at the bottom of what I sent over to Ernest. Even though Ernest made these claims that 3 weeks was the time frame to get everything set up, and we are now, 4 weeks later, but 3 weeks was the time frame to get everything set up. It wasn't done. I didn't complain about it. I actually came to him. I actually sent a video after doing business with the guy to express my concerns, and still these things weren't addressed in a timely manner. All right, so I only have 60 days to get a refund or make a complaint with the bank to get a refund for this. So this will definitely go over 60 days. And at that time, from what I'm seeing, nothing will get accomplished with dealing with Earnest Epps. So I want to go right back over to the video. I want to go over to sent emails. Okay. And just go right here. I will be sharing this link. As you guys can see, this was actually sent out on the 27th, stressing my concerns. I will grab this link and put it at the bottom of this video as well. So my final thoughts on this, please leave your thoughts in comments below. Let me know what you guys think, if people should go out there. Ernest said that Rome wasn't built in a day, okay? I've given these guys more than enough time to do right by me and communicate with me and do things in a professional manner. I know Rome wasn't built in a day. I know it doesn't take 2 weeks plus to build a Ecom store if you know what you're doing, and to go out there and get suppliers, which I actually had to do most of the work, and it doesn't take a several weeks to get ads started. So you can't promise something and then renege on it. You can't say things are going to be done in a timely manner and then change the dates, even though the dates were changed to the 16th now, which I can actually show proof as well. But the dates were changed to the 16th of August now, and we are now on the 17th, and we are still at the point to where there's no complete product. There's no complete service provided. And that's just my take for the little bit of money that he put out there, and he kept a lot of money. I think everything could have been done in a more professional manner. So, once again, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe to the channel. Of course, I will only be bringing concrete proof and sharing my experience from anything that I actually get involved in. Until the next video, make it a great day.